Hello once again, I am Matt and this is Stock Speedrun number 2 for the weekend of March 26, 2022. If you are unfamiliar with what a stock speedrun is, as always, you can check this video's description for an explanation and also a disclaimer as to its content. Speaking of content, let's see what we have here. Larimar! Larimar? I have no idea. But apparently, whatever it is, however you say it, it is a therapeutics company. Question is it your typical money-burning pit? Yes, it is. Not a profit, not a revenue in sight. All beautiful, beautiful blue. I personally like the color blue, but not when it represents, again, terminally burning money. Which this obviously does because it is, show me, clinical stage. We have clinical stage! What do I win? I don't win anything, because I'm sitting here alone. Biotechnology company focuses on developing treatments for rare diseases. What diseases? It would be nice to know that. Apparently you don't want to tell us. Company's lead product candidate is CTI 1601, which is in phase 1. You are far off from any kind... Well, okay. Before I say that, I want to see how long this has been a business. Holy shit. This has been around since 2014. And they only have one product candidate, which is only in phase 1. And sure, it's for the treatment of whatever this is, Friedreich's ataxia. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Which is a rare and progressive genetic disease. Sounds, you know, something noble they're doing in pursuing this, but... But they've been around for 8 years, and it's only in phase 1, so this is probably not their first rodeo. This is probably not the first candidate. Which means that everything up until this point they have failed to create profitability for, or perhaps even get past all of the clinical stages. All of the clinical phases, rather. This looks terrible. Instant sell. Okay. I'm probably going to be giving this a sell. Just based on what I've seen already. This screams sell to me, but... I'm still gonna look through, see if I can find anything in here that I think looks decent. So, something big happened in April to May of 2020. Unfortunately, the articles in Yahoo don't go back that far, so I can't see what it was, but I wonder... It was probably one of two things. It was probably COVID-related. Maybe they started working on a vaccine, which must have petered out at some point because the description makes no mention of it. Or... this is when they started their new product candidate. And then suddenly people got hyped up about this stock. Which almost makes that phase 1 seem worse, because now that means it's been in phase 1 for 1, 2, almost 3 years now. Sorry. I can't do math. Almost 2 almost 2 years now, which is not a good look. Before that, it was doing nothing. Had a little bit of an event in 2018, but not really much. Lows of 2017, 2016, nothing probably going on here. This drop here... probably... actually, can I make this... yeah. There we go, yeah. This drop here probably had something to do with another product candidate failing trials. That probably happened here with this drop, and maybe this little drop too, but whatever happened here was the nail in the coffin, so I'm kind of interested to understand what the history of this company is. Maybe I can get to that in phase 2. So... Fourth quarter literally doesn't matter. Stock plunges on FDA decision. Could implement cost-cutting? No. Did I just seriously do that? Cost-cutting? What the hell's the matter with me? My brain is scrambled. That must have been, so the drop it's talking about, that must have been this here, February 14th. This company did not have a very rosy Valentine's Day, so sad. Plunges on FDA decision could implement cost-cutting measures. Philadelphia Business Journal. This is Larimar CEO, Carol Ben Maimon. You... Sorry gal, I am sorry that you are at the head of what seems to be a sinking ship. Food and Drug Administration dealt Larimar setback this week. Therapeutics tried to maintain its clinical hold on the Bala sign with... Oh, no, it's the name of the city. To develop a treatment for a rare... Wait, had maintained its clinical hold. Is that why it's still in Phase 1? Was I actually correct as to this being the starting point when they began Phase 1, but it's been on hold for some reason? Was I actually right when I guessed that? How far back can I go? Learn more. Okay, that's the end of the articles. I want to see more about what is it called? Clinical hold. Yes. Clinical hold. Wait, what was that? Reports FDA clinical hold and termination of recently announced private placement financing. May of 2021. Which we can see if we go to the 1-year chart, May of 2021. So I'm guessing that happened here. That's what this drop is about. Reports FDA clinical hold. Locals developing treatments for blah 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 other diseases. Today announced the UNIS FDA has placed a clinical hold on CTI 1601 clinical program, and that the company will not be closing a previously announced private placement financing. A recombinant fusion protein clinical hold follows the previous notification to the FDA of mortalities, which... What? Are you serious? Follows a previous of mortalities which occurred at the highest dose levels in an ongoing 180-day non-human primate toxicology study. So it was monkeys, but some of the monkeys died. Alright, you know, I'm pretty sure that you know how we found out most of things in human history was through trial and error? And I feel like a lot of that trial and error was observation, you know? Like, imagine you're a caveman, right? And outside of your cave, there are a bunch of monkeys, okay? And let's say there's a bush out there, right? And you see one of these monkeys eat some berries off that bush, and then that monkey dies. Your human brain, your human observational skills, even at that level of primitiveness, is able to ascertain that you probably shouldn't eat those berries. The same, it's and 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, 40,000, 80,000 years later, whatever, it's still true. If you give something to monkeys and they die, you probably shouldn't take that thing yourself. This is so ridiculous. Holy shit. Oh my god. Are you serious? The full study report from the ongoing NHP study. I'm guessing it hasn't gotten that report, considering the fact that they are maintaining their hold. Wow, this is... Oh, this is a special kind of awful. Okay, so update, of course, FDA clinical hold. That was 10 months ago. That was in May. Private placement financing. It is private placement financing, by the way. Let me check that out. Reports. Positive top-line Phase 1 clinical trial data showing dose-dependent increase in frataxin levels. Is this the same drug? Is this at CTI 1601? Data shows... Yeah, data shows that achieved in peripheral tissues. But you know what else the data shows? They fucking died. This is so stupid. Okay, data shows... And actually, was this proof of concept that daily certificate... following daily 50 milligram, 100 milligram injections. Now, when they say... Let me go back to this article here. When they say... Was this, No, that wasn't that article. I want to see this one. No, not this one. Was it this one? Was this one that explained that the monkeys died? Where's the one that says that the monkeys died? Yeah, here, mortalities. At the highest dose levels in an ongoing 180-day non-human primate study. It just says highest dose level. It doesn't say what the dose actually was. I'm curious if the dose they're talking about was perhaps this 100 milligram, or maybe even this 50 milligram. Can I read the rest of this? Was previously evaluated in phase 1 single multiple ascending dose. Trials indicate that repeats were generally well tolerated at doses up to 100 milligrams administered daily for 13 days. No serious adverse effects. Most common adverse effects were mild, moderate injection site reactions. Shows that were at or excess. I don't know what the quote unquote highest levels it's talking about are. I'm kind of curious, but oh, excuse me, but that's kind of enough that I want to look into that. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm already giving this a sell, but you know what I want to do? I want to learn more about the history of this company. History of Larimar? I mean, I have no idea what kind of results this is going to give me, but... is that from their own website? No, I don't want to hear it from them. They're going to give me a rosy picture of things. No, I want to hear from... Let's see... Atlas Venture... What is Atlas Venture? Develop Therapeutics. Oh. In a good position. What about product candidate? I want to learn more about their failed products in the past. For second quarter 2020, these are all from 2021. What about? Let's see, where's that chart? Because there was the huge... No, Max. There was this huge one back in 2015. Product candidates 2015. On July... Sec filing. Yeah, sure. Let's see what some of these sec filings have to say. Company's lead inhibitor product candidate. So this is something they had worked on before. October 22nd? Can I line that up with this? Yes, I can! Wait a minute. Wait a gosh darn second. October 22nd is right around here, so something... Let me see. Where was that? Apparently they were known by Zafgen back then. Is that right? issued a press release announcing. Maybe I need to search for Zafgen. Surely it will be mentioned in the full year report. Notice that the new drug application had been placed on full clinical hold again due to an imbalance in something. So that's the same thing that caused it to. The same thing happened in 2015 that's happening right now. Their product candidate got put on hold because the FDA is like, yo, this shit's dangerous. We probably shouldn't let this move forward. That's so crazy. Oh man. Okay. Is there anything that I really want to say here before I go ahead and hit this sell button? Let me think. I mean, nothing that I can't think of anything that I haven't said already. I found out some of what I wanted to know about the history of this company, and it has seemed like, not to be too harsh, but a failure since the beginning. It is a failure then, it seems to be a failure now. I mean, props on them for keeping trying. Props on them for keeping trying and having the cash on hand to continue trying for 8 years. But I would be surprised to see if, you know, they suddenly miraculously have a working candidate for anything that doesn't get completely panned by the FDA because, you know, of dying monkeys. It's so stupid. Yeah, I have nothing else to say. I could just sit here and laugh about it. Laugh about the monkeys. I mean, not that they died, not that there was, you know, monkey mortality. It's very sad, but the fact that the fact that someone at the FDA, I don't know why I find this so funny. Someone at the FDA looked at these results, saw that at higher doses it caused mortalities in these monkeys, and he's like, this doesn't look right. And then he turns to, like, his cube mate and he says, hey Dave, what do you think of these results? These monkeys died. And they're like, oh man, that's not good, Joe. Probably shouldn't. Let's just move forward. Someone should tell the chief. So stupid. All right, I think I've wasted enough time here. I'm just gonna go ahead and hit this sell button, and yeah, I will catch y'all in the next one. Even though I can't see how it is gonna be nearly as much fun as this one was. Oh my god.